Hey everyone, my name is James, and now to my surprise, the official beta for Stardew Valley version 1.1 is finally here. So I thought I'd take you through each different style of farm, so if this is your first farm or you just want to make a new save, you can have a look at all the different types, and that can give you a better understanding of what character and farm you're going to pick. Now please remember, this is for the update 1.1, so if you want to avoid all spoilers, because this is in beta form, don't watch the video, come back in a few days when it's officially out, and enjoy your new farm. So let's begin. So this layout is called the Riverlands layout, and it's designed for those who love fishing. So you start off in this little like shack, and I mean look at these windows. So you've got like little ship windows, you've got an anchor, a world map, and a little sailboat. I personally think this is such a cute little room. I really like this. So welcome to Riverlands. So I'm going to take a little detour. I'm going to go from left down and then to the right to show you everything. So nice open area for farming here, and there are a few nice little areas. Like I like this area. Obviously it's cluttered now, but you know, you could really plant a few buildings around here. You've got Demetrius's cave up here, and now this is a really cool thing. This is actually your way out to you know, to the carpenter's shop. You actually go up there. It's kind of like a little platform. I like that. So you got the broken down barn, and then up here you actually have Grandpa's shrine. So here in the top left, just like before. And it just looks really nice. Like, I mean, I like all these little islands. I especially like all the trees on them. So this is your like your little you know, your interwoven islandy area. So you got an area for planting down here, and this is probably where you'd plant your trees. Looks really nice down there. I'm going to take a little detour and go back this way. But then there's also this larger area over here. You know, it's quite large. I mean, you could plant a lot here. And there's a little area to grow things. And then if you come down here, which is actually quite cool. Oh, I need to destroy some. Oh, I'll destroy this, and then we'll work our way around. So this is quite cool. This is your little bridge to Marnie's house, which I thought was kind of funny because if you come down here, look, water here. You come through, no water. It doesn't really sync up very well, but it does look really nice. And then there's this area over here on the right with your own little dock, and it connects up here to the mainland like this. It kind of comes full circle. I really like this map layout. Fishing has really grown on me in the game, so if you really like fishing, fish actually spawn quite frequently in these areas, which is just super cool. So this is the wilderness layout, and now this is designed for those who want to focus on combat. And essentially this farm is kind of like the original map. There isn't actually much taken away other than like a small pond in the middle. But what will happen is at nighttime there will be zombie spawns, which is kind of cool. So you can fight enemies at the nighttime. So you get this kind of like spooky shack. You get these little like Halloween guys or the spirit festival enemies. And you get a little cactus. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Oh, I like this. Oh my god, look, a gravestone, a ghost, a skull. Alright, that's super cool. So I'll just show you this farm. It's honestly just not that much different from the original one. You got Demetrius's cave, the little exit, you got the barn. But it's just the fact that enemies spawn at night, which is quite cool. You get this little outcropping over here, which would be nice to, you know, plant some little, you know, fruit trees and such. You also get another one of these little outcroppings down here, to be honest. Yeah, nice. Now, I really like this one. And you also get that large pond from the forest layout. But obviously you get the you know, you get that benefit with also being quite large. Exit to Marnie's house over here. And then you can kind of come full circle on this. This is like I say, it's honestly like the original one. Just a nice big rectangle. However, you do get this elevation look over here. So if that's something you're into, kind of cool. You can't obviously use that area over there. And then there's an exit over here. So that's super cool. I really like that one. It's perfect for those who want farming, but also want zombies at the nighttime, because that's kind of cool. So this layout is the Hilltop layout, and it adds some elevation to your farm and gives you the ability to do some extra mining. So I'm going to give you a little walk around, and I'll try and make this quite fast. So you start off in this really nice looking house. I mean, I personally think this is one of the better looking houses. Honestly, so nice. So over here you have a nice little patch to grow some crops. Now I'm going to take this in a little bit of a circle. This one actually has kind of a mad layout to it. In some areas are blocked off by these trunks. That may just be my world. It's probably just my world, but I'm kind of unfortunate. So you come down here, you get another little patch. Maybe you can build a little building here. You might put your barn here. You know, obviously put the small barn there. And then this area here, this little plank, will take you to Marnie's house. And obviously you can go get your animals over there. And then if we cross over here, there is a cool little area to actually do a bunch of mining. So at the start of the game, you can come here and you can mine rocks. There's some copper, some geodes. Really, really cool. I really like this area. And you get the small little pond from the original farm. Obviously, you can put a big building here as well. That's kind of a nice area for it. And then there's one more section to this, and it's just up here. So this is all interconnected. I can't actually go that way because I don't have my axe yet. So let's go over here and around. And then this area, just across this little bridge over here, is actually Grandpa's Shrine. So in the original map, you'd have that in the top left-hand corner. In this map, you get it on its own little island. I think that's a little bit better. It looks really nice. I'd personally plant some, like, fruit trees here. I'd have, like, my apple tree, apricot, orange. I think that'd look really nice here. So keeping all your fruit trees here and then doing the bulk of your farming. I guess you'd have to spread it out, really, wouldn't you? You'd have to spread it out over here. And there's Demetrius's cave. But that's the Hilltop one. I think it looks really, really cool. Farm is the forest layout, and it's actually designed for those who want to cut hardwood, and it's also designed for those who like foraging, and it looks amazing. This is honestly my favorite layout because it's most like the original, but it has that benefit of just being really, really good. So you start off and you get this really, really cool room. I really like it. It reminds me of something out of, like, for some reason it reminds me of like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, because like their little intro is like riding through a little forest. And honestly, it just reminds me of that. It's so good. I love the starting house. And then the farm layout is essentially just like the original one. It's a big rectangle with the addition of some little outcodes, and I'll show you these over here. So you have Demetrius's cave up there to me, or well, up there on the north of me. You also have you know, your broken down barn. You also have a secret forest area for visiting Grandpa's Shrine, which is super cool. I like secret forest areas. And then you get replenishing hardwood, which is awesome. So it kind of saves you that trip. If you don't want to take the trip to the Lost Forest or the Secret Forest near the Wizard's Tower, you can just come here. But apparently there is a certain type of weed that grows on this layout that you can only get with this layout. And that's obviously for the people who love foraging. So you get these little outcrops, which are perfect. You can actually plant on these. And you get replenishing wood. And you also get a special type of foraging item. So I'll show you this full circle. Little outcrop there, a little area for fishing in the middle as well. I like that, and this little pond here. But I love this layout, this little bushy foresty thing that kind of comes along. Man, this seems like it's going to be a secret, right? That little area there, maybe there is. Maybe it's the secret winter door. But no, really, really nice layout. Honestly, this is the one I'll be using from now on because it's so damn good. I love the feeling of the Lost Forest that runs throughout it. So that's the full rectangle of it. It looks so good. Alright, and for our final map layout, I will show you the original map, but I've been working on this one for like 2 years in game, so I just want to show you it anyway. So this is what the starting house kind of looks like. This is the floorboards and the, you know, and the little wallpaper. And as you come out, you get a rather large area. So for example, with my original farm, I had all these areas for planting stuff. Like I got cauliflower going in a minute. Got a few rare crows. You know, I label out all my chests as well, so they're all, you know, designed. So like that's ore and loot and such. Yeah, it's so cool. All right, and yeah, got my kegs here. I've got my little stable, and then as you come over here, I've got the broken down barn, and I've got a small little barn. Well, that's the broken down greenhouse. But yeah, you get kind of a large area. You get the Grandpa's Shrine over there. Now this map layout is brilliant for those who just want to do farming, but honestly, I really recommend, if you've never played the game before, to start with one of the other map layouts, one of the new 4, because it just gives you such a, like, it just gives you such a nice looking map, and as you can see, rather large. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed looking at all these different farm layouts. Hopefully it'll help you decide which one you want. I know I wanted to see them all before I went and picked one, so I just looked at them all. So hopefully you guys don't have to do that. But anyway guys, have an absolutely fantastic day, and if you want to see more Stardew Valley, click that subscribe button. Here at Chippy Gaming, I love talking about Stardew Valley. Honestly, it's such a brilliant game. Anyway, have a great day everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.